I entered a live on TikTok and I was there for like 4 hours. It was really an interesting live, and one of the guys asked a question that I feel like is something that I also had to think about. And he asked essentially to say, in relationships, as ladies, as women, why do you expect the guy to court you and take you out on dates and do all these luxurious things okay, outside of courting you and taking you out on those days? Why do you expect him to pay your bills, to do things that he'd do for his wife when you are not doing things that he you that you should do for him as a husband? Now everybody was debating in the comments, saying that no, because you are the one courting, you are the one who wants the relationship, you are the one who's looking for whatever you're looking for from this woman. But then I thought about it. I was like, relationships have turned into a form of exchange. Relationships have now become about fulfilling standards that have been created by social media. I don't think that it's a bad thing for a man to meet a woman that he likes and for him to decide to spoil that woman, especially if it comes from a place of him wanting to do it. Same as I don't think it's a bad thing for a woman to do those things for a man if it's her decision, if it's her choice, if she feels drawn to this man. I don't think those things should come out of obligation. So now, because we have all these expectations about relationships, they've become this checklist that we have to now to say, check, did he do that? Check, did he do that? Did he do that? Check, did he do that? And I feel like it just warps your perception and your understanding of love and what love should be. Especially when you start to love yourself, you start to realize that love is deeper. Relationships are deeper than just me waiting for you to give me something and you giving me that thing, and then I have to also fulfill my part. It doesn't become exciting anymore. It doesn't become compelling. It doesn't make you want to wake up every single day and think about that person. That is why I feel like in the beginning the relationship is at the high, because that's when you are actually consciously deciding, making that decision to be with that person. Now I said, to answer his question, I said relationships have turned into a form of exchange. And to be able to fully feel like you are with someone that you care about, you should be actively making a choice that says, I want to be with this person. It should not come from a place of obligation. So now, as a woman or as a man, every single person who has high standards and high values is going to have the mindset that says, does this person deserve my time and my energy? Every single person. There is no person who has self-worth who's going to sit down and say, oh, I don't know, I just want anyone to fill my time. I just want anyone to distract me. No, a person who is high valued is always going to have that mindset of, is this person going to pour into me, give me a level of growth? What can I receive from this person? So I said to that group of guys, I said, remember, relationships are about exchange. And at the end of the day, if you're going to complain about fulfilling something, you need to understand that relationships are a form of exchange. All our relationships come from a place of exchange. You are always exchanging something with another person. So it's not in fighting it, it's in understanding that that's just a part of the journey. Now, the deeper level is, once you start realizing that you are exchanging something with this person, you start to ask yourself the question of, whatever I'm giving this person, whatever energy I'm giving this person, is this person truly worth it? And that's why I believe that many women and men will have standards for their relationships, and that's why I feel like many women are either going to say to a man, hey, you have to court me, hey, you have to what, because my time is just as important, my energy is just as important. So I don't know if it's harder now, because we're either navigating this whole social media frenzy of being lied to, being told that, oh, this is how things are and this is how relationships are, and everybody wants the glitz and the glam. So we're not willing to be honest with ourselves and be honest with the people that we are with at that moment in time and tell them, hey, this is what I would expect from you. But at the end of the day, when you go out on a date or a relationship with a person, look at that person and be honest with them. Don't give them unrealistic standards and tell them that, hey, I want this. If you want to get that, you need to date up. But also, when you date up, you need to understand that dating up comes with a higher price when it comes to your values, when it comes to who you are, because those people, those higher valued individuals, don't play when it comes to who and what receives their energy.